I think I know who Venom is in Spider-Man 2. It's so simple that I think we're all overthinking the topic at hand. So we're gonna take this piece by piece and get down to the bottom of this. Before we get started, let's go ahead and eliminate all of the supporting cast, such as Black Cat, Scorpion, Vulture, Kingpin, and of course Shocker, because we need this scene right here. And I only say that because I know they aren't candidates, unless they want to pull a web of shadows and venomize everything, but that's a topic for another day. That leaves us with 5 candidates, and we're going to go in order from least likely to most likely to be Venom, starting now. So at number 5, this one's easy. We got Peter. He is not going to be the big Venom we see. It doesn't make sense story-wise, and we also see large Venom hunting Peter. Plus, we get a heavy dose of symbiotic Spider-Man up until the midway point, and it can't be him. So I'm assuming their breakup is not going to be a good one like it usually is, leading to Venom being the scorned X as usual. At the 4th spot, we got Harry Osborn. Now my gut is telling me it'll be Harry, and it will make for such an amazing story. Follow me. Pete finding out that the symbiote that has been causing him to lose himself is the only thing keeping Harry alive. But it doesn't make much sense. In Spider-Man PS4, the end credit scene, we see the symbiote with Harry in the tank, but in this recent gameplay trailer we see it with Peter. So somewhere between those points, Harry loses the symbiote, and this makes sense because we see Peter chasing Connors because he says Harry is in trouble, leading me to think that Connors has some type of cure for Harry or is on the verge of making one on his own. But that also kind of provides a decent setup for needing Venom, because if Harry needs Venom to survive and he doesn't have Venom now, maybe he can get it back. I don't know. I could rank Harry higher, but I think he's gonna stay here for a while. At the 3rd spot, we got Norman Osborn. The hate for Spider-Man should be there at this point, but we haven't seen Green Goblin, and Insomniac seems to be sticking to their guns with each character being who they're supposed to be. With Harry probably being in critical condition, I guarantee Norman has some type of side project, and he is going to the extreme to get it done. I suspect he will be using our next person on this list to do his deeds, and then we will get Green Goblin, if not Goblin King. That's what I think, at least. At the number 2 spot, we got Kraven the Hunter. Typically in comics, when Venom takes over a host, he retains some characteristics as far as abilities and appearance. We do see Venom stalking the Spider-Man like he is hunting them, but the appearance isn't there yet. Plus, I'm sure they are hiding until the release date. Also, Kraven is his own villain, and if this game takes inspiration from Kraven's last hunt, which I think it does, then he will have plenty of run-ins with Spider-Man and will even win a few until he meets symbiote Spider-Man. I got him high on the list because of the stalking aspect I showed earlier, but it's highly unlikely that he's the final villain. Number 1 is the safest choice and probably the right one. Venom is going to be Eddie Brock. If they do this right, then it's the perfect opportunity to introduce the character and build on their storyline. Seems like a lot with Kraven and Harry looming in the distance, but it should work out perfect. The class of Venom design is there for Eddie, and I'm sure the hate is too. I just hope it's not as bad as this was.
I want you to kill Peter Parker.
The connection will probably have to be forced unless Peter starts back working at the Bugle, and actually, now that I think about it, with Doc Ock gone, Connors busting up fish markets, it seems likely that he will be back snapping up that not so friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. May the best photographer win. Now with all 5 candidates ranked, I believe that Eddie Brock should be Venom in Spider-Man 2, but my backup is actually Harry. I know I ranked him low, but I feel like that's a crazy plot twist that can only happen in this game. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about my rankings, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Until next time, superstars, I'm out. Peace.